Siemaneczko widzowie. No słuchajcie. No. Trzeba będzie sejf otworzyć. O, proszę.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Musimy to przeczytać, widzowie, to jest istotne. Na 3 cylindrach ukrytych tam, gdzie życie i nauka splątają się w świecie Greków. Teraz doskonale się składa, bo jestem takim geniuszem. No dobra. Superancko.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
To jest akurat dziwne bardzo.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Ten znak. A, znak przedwieczny to prawdopodobnie nawiązanie do tego kultu. Cześć, ukradł poprzedniemu właścicielowi i okej, nie wiadomo czy on znaleźć. No dobra, 3 cylindry, widzowie. Nie wydaje mi się dużym problemem to, żebym wpisywał...
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Nie, no widzowie...
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Kogoś ostro porwało.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Nie, widzowie, jak... Nie, widzowie. O? Mamy.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
No dobra, ale to... Wiecie, widzowie, to wciąż tylko 2. Brakuje nam 1, chyba że musimy trafić. Ale wydaje mi się, że ukrył wszystkie. A może ta książka któraś podpowie? No zobaczymy zaraz. Widzowie, ale wydaje mi się, że jeszcze 1 jest tu gdzieś ukryty.
Things are not looking good.
To ciekawe, że w poprzednim odcinku mówiłem o tym samym.
A kind of chalice.
Nie zauważyłem go ostatnio? Dziwne. Tutaj nic? O, jest! Ale nie to, co chciałem. Już tak mi się zamieniło w oczkach. Już myślę, o, to widzowie. A to ni cholery. No szkoda. Dobra. Mamy mały problem. No dobra, widzowie, idę tam i tyle powiem, widzowie, idę tam.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Dobra, 2 nawiązuje wiadomo, że do szachów. Wydaje mi się, że do białych.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems
9,
particularly
proste.
relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
1 mnie intryguje jeszcze.
And these red drops, like
Czerwone
precious
krople,
stones,
czerwone
lie fixed,
kamienie.
set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect
Na
me from its
pucharze
attractions,
wychodzi na to.
and I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
No dobra. Spróbujmy według mojego toku rozumowania. 4
The
kryształy.
chalice of knowledge.
Dobra, powiedzmy, że odtąd zaczynamy. 1, drugi, trzeci, czwarty, piąty i załamanie. No dobra. Pierwszą liczbą niech będzie 5. Drugą liczbą będą to moim zdaniem białe na szachownicy. W tym przypadku nie wiem, czy się liczy jeden z nich, bo mają być obroną, więc podejrzewam, że 3 albo 4 w tym przypadku. No i ostatni mówił o tomie 9. Czyżby to była po prostu 9? No przekonajmy się. Weźmy jeszcze oliwę. Jak nie, no to zaraz tutaj posprawdzam to jeszcze na wszelki wypadek. Pierwszy mówiłem, że to jest 5. Drugi mówiłem, że to jest 3 albo 4. Spróbujemy z 4. I ostatni mówiłem, że to będzie 9, bo 9 tom. No dobra, wróćmy tutaj do 3. Tak, no bez jednego obrony. Co my tu mamy, widzowie? Co my tu mamy? Zaraz kolejne dodamy do kolekcji zmartwienia, koszmary i zwariuję w połowie gry. Nie wiem dlaczego, ale jest taka jazda w tych, nie wiem, 3 ostatnich chyba rozdziałach. Po co to on otwierał? Mogliśmy pójść do tego gościa, o którym był... Instytut? Z ludzkiej skóry ona była. Musiał otworzyć, nie? Żebym chociaż miał jeszcze wybór. No dobra, bijamy.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
O, proszę,
Come on
widzowie.
now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
No to niezłe chemikalia.
What are his symptoms?
Ta na pewno.
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out. And I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
Ale szczerze? Nie, w życiu nie przypuszczałbym, że będzie zmiana postaci.
I don't
Naprawdę.
recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Miss Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you
Pierwsze
have
słyszę.
other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia.
A jednak
We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
to nie przypadek.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Czy jakby wychodził, że cała ta wyspa jest...
Very well. I'll examine him.
O, proszę bardzo. A co jest w dzienniku? Umierającego? Umierającego? Umierającego! No nie kpijcie sobie. No nie, no świetnie po prostu. Po kolei.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Nie, świetnie po prostu.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, doctor, an opinion?
To było
I'm
sprawdzanie
not sure I
medyczne,
have the
czy...
necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
No, to Rzeszek jest, widzowie. On coś ukrywa. Nie wiem, czy ja mu mogę ufać. Ja jestem zaskoczony.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips.
Co?
What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Widzowie, ja się chyba przemieniam.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no
Oj,
avail.
widzowie, ale jest
And you
źle.
won't believe me, but when we bathed him
Oj,
earlier,
oj,
You
oj.
seem to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that
Widzowie.
doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it
kurde.
myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
O,
No.
ty nie wiesz, co
This
się
poor
działo.
man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
O nie, tylko
I
nie
pray
on.
that it's not here.
O
Dr.
nie.
Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available
Najlepszą,
care.
Your
dostępną
imagination
opiekę.
is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
Plus jeden.
There. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Nie wybrałem drugiej,
Do
bo
you
zaraz mi
believe
pocisnął, że jestem amatorem.
I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely
Tak, on
healing
jest
from his ailments.
No,
szurnięty.
doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Nie można mu ufać.
Really? What do you mean by
Tak, on jest podejrzany
isn't
jak...
himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod,
Ale on jest
perhaps?
szurnięty.
This amuses you.
Your
On wie.
reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor.
On wie,
It's your
widzowie.
innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready
Dobrze
yet.
pomyślałem.
It will be in
On
time.
wie.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Ale jestem ciekaw, co się
Was
teraz
that a
stanie.
threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Don't you get involved in this. You've done enough already.
But doctor, this man is dying.
There's nothing we can do about it. He's in the hands of Dr. Fuller. Do you wish to end up like Elizabeth? With a diploma from Nightingale and the chores of a cleaning lady?
No. You're right.
Let me do my own investigation.
Superancko.
It's time I found those missing files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think
Mam
about that.
checkpointa.
I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
No co mogę powiedzieć, widzowie, no. Nie jestem najlepszy, jeśli chodzi o takie misje. O mój Boże, jak on źle wygląda. O, medycyna?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Ale ten sobie szefuncio tego szpitala leci. Szafa i
This
nienawidzę
place
szaf.
draws you in and never lets you go.
Nienawidzę tych cholernych szaf, bo ja wiem, co się
Chronic
stanie.
insomnia. Like half the island.
O, mamy więcej informacji na temat bezsenności na wyspie.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Widzowie,
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
ty, ta morda taka znajoma.
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Okej. Dziwne. Ale to znaczy, że otworzyło nam nowe możliwości, jeżeli ja w końcu się obudzę. Okej, dużo tutaj widzę takich przydatnych rzeczy.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Czemu mnie to nie dziwi?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Czemu ona tak...
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Te ręce, dłonie.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Wydaje mi się, że wcielamy się w nową postać po to, żeby się nieco więcej dowiedzieć na temat tego, co się dzieje na tej wyspie. Tylko martwi mnie jedno. Bo my zdobyć... O Jezusie.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
Dokumenty.
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
No i to jest pytanie, czy ja ją tam spotkałem, czy ja jej nie spotkałem. Kobieta, starsza kobieta.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Co, mogę już jej coś mogę już coś powiedzieć im, czy nie? Co się liczy, czy to się nie liczy? W ogóle jaki to ma wpływ na grę, bo nie rozumiem.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
O, zapytajmy.
Pardon me, but could you remind me what her case is?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Okej, nerki, zgadza się.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Hipokratesa? Widzowie, niestety, ale crash był malutki, ale już jesteśmy.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Coś tam się drze. Co my tu mamy? Znaczy wiem, że kuchnia, ale... Czy to jest...
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Powiem tak, widzowie. Hej, nie...
You're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
No, nie dostaliśmy awansu. No nie wiem, widzowie, no nie wiem. Czyżby teraz to ją miało spotkać coś złego? Dobra, do pierwszego checkpointa, widzowie. To jest ten skrót, tak? I on jest tutaj, tak? Wszystko się zgadza, dokładnie.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
To ta sama, tak? Tu jest przejście, okej. Tak, to ta sama. Prosiliśmy, aby przeczyściła te rany. No dobra. W prawo? Jest, oby zamknięte. No niestety. Daje nam niestety, ale bardzo dużo terenu do zwiedzania. Dużo exploringów, dużo też takich ogólnych informacji. Mam wrażenie, że dzięki tej postaci możemy poznać to miejsce. Istotne chociażby rzeczy naszego głównego bohatera. No ale nie wiem, może się mylę. Ale jeżeli tu jest kolejna szafa, której nienawidzę, nie cierpię i mam już ich serdecznie dosyć.
Wait a minute, where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okej, dobra, Jędzo, już. A to jest cel poboczny. Odwróć uwagę Donovan. Okej. Ale wrócimy tu zaraz. Kim jesteś? Nikim. Znaczy no offense. Okej. Okej, oni czekają na swoje. Tu jeszcze można się dostać. Ale, widzowie.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
No dobra, ale...
The key to the boiler room is missing. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Do kotłowni. A co byśmy tam mogli znaleźć?
Dr. Colden.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever.
No wiadomo, że tu jest wyjście.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Teraz się zacznie.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okej, wciąż bez checkpointa. No szkoda, bo przyznam się szczerze, że 30 minut na liczniku, a ja tak naprawdę niezbyt się ruszyłem do...
Where did my fiancé go?
I hope those nutcases will stop burning.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Staram się zapamiętywać jak najwięcej, ale jest niełatwo, widzowie.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
No dobra, jest tylko jedno wejście, tu klucza nie mamy. Boiler room?
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Dobra, okej. A to już nie pamiętam, czy ja tu byłem, czy nie. Aha. Tak jak się... O.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Czemu mnie to nie dziwi? Wskazówka, okej. O!
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
No dobra. No dobra, spróbujmy. Spróbujmy jakoś się przygadać, no nie wiem, cokolwiek.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
No widzowie, no to mamy naprawdę spory problem, bo... Nie mam pojęcia, jakby ją można było załatwić. Wydaje mi się, że wszystko już... przegadałem. To jest ten skrót. Pamiętam już. O tutaj.
She's a witch.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself.
Oh?
And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Nie, to nie pomoże?
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Odetnij wodę. Czy teraz muszę iść do kotłowni?
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
No dobra, logicznie rozumując.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
No dobra, to była ona, tak? To skąd mam załatwić klucz? Może od
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
Nie. Ja pamiętam, ja czytałem, gdzie jest ten... Okej, nie mogę tego sprawdzić. Wskazówki. Punek. Wiedza. Na samym dole to powinno być. Niestety, widzowie, nie. Ja pamiętam, że była gdzieś notatka na temat tego, gdzie to jest. Ale gdzie jest ten klucz, do cholery jasny? O, mam plan.
Do you want something?
No, chciałem klucz, hej, kochaniutka. Ale widzę, że nie cholery, co? Może ty?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you.
O?
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the
Betty?
door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
No
I'll be
dobra.
going.
Widzowie, nie wiemy, gdzie jest Betty. O kurde.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Betty? Betty?
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, It could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it. The key to the boiler room.
O, widzowie,
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Widzowie, kurczę, nie sprawdziłem tego biurka. Ale plus jest taki, że bardzo dobrze poznałem to miejsce.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Jest duże to pomieszczenie. Czy jest tu coś poza jeszcze tym zaworem? Nie.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Dobra, jeden pomysł mi tylko przychodzi do głowy. Tylko jeden. Na szczęście trafiony. No, już myślałem. Dobra.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Dobra, widzowie. Jest checkpointik, bardzo długi odcinek, ja przytnę ile tylko mogę. Wielkie dzięki, że byliście. No, nowa postać, nowe plany. No zobaczymy, co z tego będzie. Ale wydaje mi się, że niedługo wrócimy do tamtej postaci i będziemy się musieli tu nieźle nabiegać. Trzymajcie się serdecznie. Jo!